Bengals fan group from the UK is now 2-0 for Bengals wins when they have visited Cincinnati. They call themselves Bengals UK, and our friend Paul Hirons is here in the studio after leading his group all around town this weekend. You may remember Paul visited us last year, and Jen and I had so much fun talking to you that we were so glad you messaged to come back, Paul. And hooday! You brought us another win!
Well, again, I think I said last year, I don't want to claim any credit, but I'm happy to.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. We are 2-0 since our group trips last year, and yeah, I think we should be coming back every year.
So how many people did you bring this year?
This year, if you remember, last year it was 25.
Yeah.
This year it was 35.
Oh, that's great. A few more Bengals fans with you. Now tell me what the night was like, because we all knew it was going to be special with the Bills and Damar Hamlin being back on the field, and I saw some of that on your social media. Yeah,
I think obviously we weren't present in person last year when that happened, but I think the social media community and the fan community really kind of bonded together in such a traumatic event like that. So it was an added element yesterday, I'm sure, and it was emotional for him, I think, and probably for Bills fans and everyone who was in that stadium last year. But for us, it was just a privilege to be there during a primetime game. I had never been to a night game before.
So how was that different for you?
It was just like, whoa, the atmosphere just seemed to have been ratcheted up by several decibels.
Yeah.
The lights were incredible.
You made a flag just for your section
you
because you were in one of the black stripes, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so we fully complied with the stripe out.
I think everybody did the assignment very, very well.
Yeah, and so our guys dressed accordingly.
Good.
And just got into the spirit, and people were tailgating, and we did the whole thing, so it was great.
That's good. Now, you made it a whole Cincinnati sports weekend.
Yes.
You went to a UC game again.
We did.
You watched FC Cincinnati in the playoffs.
We did. That's been fascinating, because obviously in the UK, our first sport is soccer, right? So we've been watching with interest FC Cincinnati's development.
There you are at Rheingeist.
Oh my goodness me.
What was that moment like? I just love this video from your Twitter.
It was insane. Well, I think first of all you walk into Rheingeist and it's a spectacular venue to watch live sport, and then you get all these people going nuts, and we could not help but join in. You have to join in, and a great evening, fantastic evening as well.
So you packed in a lot of stuff in Cincinnati. Anything else you did that was fun?
Well, we went on Saturday morning. We went to the Bengals themselves invited us.
Oh yes,
to
tell about this.
The Saturday walkthrough, which is the practice, the last practice before the game on Sunday.
They invited your little group to watch practice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they did some filming with us, and and we got the opportunity to say hello to Zach Taylor, head coach. Zach Taylor. Saturday morning at Paycor, Saturday afternoon at Nippert for UC, and then Saturday evening at Rheingeist. But then there was another group of people that were in Covington, another group of people were in the Holy Grail.
Okay.
So, and then we all kind of met up at O'Malley's about 2 in the morning.
All over the place. So is this going to be an every year thing for you guys now, Paul, to come to a Bengals game?
I think it is. Because the company that we collaborate with, Touchdown Trips, back in the UK, they have a guess what they do. You can guess really. They're mightily impressed with the turnout. That we're already like one of the most popular group trips that they do. So they're like,
that's great.
They're kind of saying, yes, you will do this.
And
next
it all
year,
just started with you loving Boomer Esiason when you were in high school.
Yep.
And here we are. And now he's in the Ring of Honor.
I know.
And you're a fan favorite here in Cincinnati. You bring us another win. You're welcome anytime. Anytime you want to come to Cincinnati.
Thank you. It's really cool. And I must say that everyone's reaction in the city has been, I think it's blown people away. And the lovely thing about the trip is, yes, we've got the Bengals stuff. That's what they came for. But everyone, all the first timers, and all the people that have returned from last year have just fallen in love with the city.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
So yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, and it's not lost on us that it's a privilege as well.
Yeah, and you're welcome back anytime. It was so good seeing you. I know Jen was sad that she didn't get to catch up with you
Send my love to Jen,
next
please.
year.
Yeah, well, if we're going to do this every year, then I'll be here next year.
You have an open invitation. Thank you,
Paul.
So
much,
Cheers,
Cheers
and
to
cheerio.
You can always get local stories right here on YouTube. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button to get notifications to stay in the know.